Did you do it? It's 11:28 p.m. June 17th, 2018, and we're looking at the Office of Satellite and Product Operations at the NOAA website. And my goal tonight is not to make any disputes or claims, but I just want to show you how I'm thinking. Okay, I want to read something here. It says, during eclipse season with GOES-R satellite series, stray light contamination is visible approximately 45 minutes before and after satellite local midnight, plus or minus 500 UTC. And we have to remember that the GOES is at 75.2 west longitude. So at midnight, local midnight for the satellite, it's local noon over on the other side of the globe in Shanghai and, say, Singapore. You got to remember that. It says before and after the vernal and autumnal equinox in the form of a vertical beam, blah, 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 blah. Okay, starting February 5th and until May 4th, 2018. So, let's see. I went over to the Colorado State. I wanted to dig up those dates, so I went to the archived imagery, and I was looking for February 5th to May 4th. Not there. Okay, no big deal. Now what am I going to do? Well, I'll show you. Go back over here. It says autumnal and vernal equinox. Where did I see that before? Well, right here. I was over at the CIMS satellite blog website, and I accidentally, I was looking at the Himawari 9, and this showed up. Transitory solar reflectance in GOES-R series imagery. Now you can see this bright spot going from left to right. They got it as fast as they can have it because they don't want us to see it really that well. But, so I went back over here, and it says here, down at the bottom, okay, a blooming filter is being developed to remove the event spikes. Although lightning detection outages will remain in the affected regions, a data quality product is under development to notify users of impacts during these future eclipse seasons. Got me thinking, how long did they know about this? Well, let's see, they knew about it, well, a while now, spring of 2016, you know. Now they didn't, GOES 16 became the GOES East. What was watching this side of the globe before then? Went to operations, GOES 16, the transition, and it turns out that the old GOES East was GOES 13. Alright, so I wanted to see if the GOES 13 imagery, legacy imagery, had something on there. Okay, so I went back to look up the GOES 13. There it is. I'll give you all these websites in the edited description box. But here is an image dated September 12th of September 2006. And they're talking about solar radiation from the sun next to the earth during eclipse of GOES 13. So apparently they knew about this all the way back to 06. And they're still in development of these things. Shows you here September 13th. It actually increases the heat a little bit. Now here is an image I like to show you. This represents the 31st of August of 06, and that's what it looks like in the well, whatever band they got it in. Okay, they'll tell you. But this is all an experimental. They're just testing this GOES 13 at this point. So, but that's a cool image. And that's at 0545 Zulu, which is UTC, I believe. Anyway, so I went back to this guy here because they were talking about the autumnal and spring equinoxes. And it says here animations of GOES 16 visible near infrared. Blah, 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 blah. Vernal and autumnal. Okay, that's cool. When the sun is overhead. Okay. Bright spots quickly from west to east. Okay. It was first noted by Frank Elsheimer of the Weather Service. Now, why is Scott Lindstrom doing this instead of Frank Elsheimer? Well, who is Frank? Let's see who Frank is. Copy and paste him. Well, looks like he has to do with meteorology, National Weather Service. Looks like a pretty big dude. Human factors. Okay, he's in a lot of stuff. He's on committees. And I'm hoping to find where he actually brought this forward since he discovered it. Not seeing it. National Weather Storm Ready, PDFs. Well, I'm not seeing it. Well, so let's just take out the National Weather Service and see what that pulls up. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, folks. They gave me a different search result this time than they did a few minutes ago, for whatever reasons. Well, it turns out a Frank Elsheimer has a YouTube channel. Let's see who he is. There he is. There's a Frank. 2 years ago, 35 views, speed mentoring. Okay. It has nothing to do with the Weather Service. He might not even be in the Weather Service. But, okay. Just wanted to see who he was and why he didn't come forward with it. Okay. Alright. So, it's kind of confusing going back and forth like this. Right now, I was at the blog again, and I read through it, and they show you the different events. 1637 UTC to 1732. So that's not our effect we've been watching. This is a different animal. On March 5th, 2018. March 5th, 2018. 1637 to 1732. 3rd and 5th of March. So apparently, Frank first noted it between the 3rd and 5th of March, and he had Scott Lindstrom between 1637 and 1732 UTC on March 5th conjure up this blog before midnight on March 5th. Okay, no big deal there, seriously, really. But I clicked on this animation down here, courtesy of Daniel Lindsay, and that's where I found this guy. Well, I'm going to take you over this one. He's already ready now. What I did here was, this is set on August 21st, 2017. That would represent the spring or the autumnal equinox period. Okay, and this is at 1745. And this is representing the transitory solar reflectivity thing. Okay, see it at the bottom? I'm sorry. See it? It goes by once a day. Well, I'm going to go back to August 21st, and I want you to show you, still at the bottom, the very bottom. Okay, August 21st. Now, I'm back over to our friend, the Colorado State, went to the archives, and set it on, they have 8/21st, August 21st, jumps to the 24th, all the way to the 9/11, and then they stop us and only give us some crap. But anyway, I set it up from August 21st through 9/11, and what I'm trying to do is I'm going to try to show you, remember it's at the bottom here on August 21st. Now I'll show you. Take this back to the 21st. Now watch the top of the screen. Okay. There's a shadow right here. It's going to cross the top. And you'll watch the glint from the sun go east to west. See that shadow? Now the glint of the sun is still moving east to west. Okay. That's a shadow. That's not a bright spot. Okay, now I'm just going to let this play through. It jumps to August 24th. And there's our blooming swath of lac, whatever they call it. But you can see the glint of the sun moving east to west. Well, I don't know what that